Guys, we're out here feeding the chickens today, and they are doing really well. These are the newest chicks. There's 17 of them. We thought we had 17 hens, but it turned out to be 2 roosters and 15 hens. And we also have about 13 or so other chicks over here in these individual houses. These chicks are older. I have some as old as 3 years old, and they will be going into the freezer a little later in the year. But just wanted to come out today because my granddaughter Ava, you want to say hello, Ava?
Hi.
Ava has decided to name the 2 roosters. What are their names, Ava?
Bobby and Rover.
Bobby and Rover. Can you tell which is which?
Um, Bobby is the one with the gray feather, with the darkest gray feathers on its tail, and Rover is the one with the light gray tail.
Okay, okay. So Rover's tail is feather at the back is a little lighter than Bobby's. Okay, well that's a great way to distinguish between the two of them. And you were able to get eggs for me today?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see there. Wow, guys, what a blessing. What a blessing. Okay, one of the things that you must consider if you decide to purchase chickens for your homestead, your farm, your backyard, what have you, is what you're going to do in the event you have to go out of town, whether for emergency, for business, or just for vacation. And I've decided to figure that out. I have several buckets and lids here on the homestead, and I'll take you inside and show you what I will be doing when I have to go out of town for a couple of days to make sure that my chickens are able to receive adequate food and water while I'm out. But thank you so much, Ava, for naming the chicks, the roosters, and we're not even going to attempt at naming the hens, right? It will be too hard to distinguish, being that all of the hens, except for 3 of them, are the same color. But guys, they are doing really well. But let me show you what I've decided to do to try to help me in keeping them fed and watered when I'm out of town. So guys, what I have here is a 5-gallon bucket. And as you can see, I have drilled holes all around. And what I will be doing is placing my chicken feed inside of the bucket, putting the lid on, and of course, once you put the food in the bucket, some of the food is going to spill out from the hole, but that's so that the chickens will anyway know that this is where they can come and get their food, and from that point on, they'll be able to just poke their head inside and get their feed, and this should last them for a couple of days, at least for 3 days. And so I plan to put maybe 2 out in the large coop and 1 of a little smaller size container for the other chickens in the chicken tractors. And what I did, guys, was I simply added this little device here to the end of my drill, and it makes a 2-inch hole. And so this is great to have on hand, and you just attach it to your drill, and that's basically it. So now I'm trying to figure out a water source to be able to feed them with water. I'm looking at maybe using some piping from the plumbing department, but just trying to figure out, how I can keep my chickens fed and watered when I have to go out of town, things of that nature. But thank you so much for joining me, guys. Have a blessed day.